Hello class, this video is going to explain your third and final activity of our area and perimeter lesson. In this activity, you're going to be creating your own Google form that has 4 different word problems about area and perimeter. In this video, I will show you how to make the Google form, and I will also show you some examples of word problems to make it a little easier for you to create your own. You will also share this Google form with your assigned partner so they can answer the questions, and share it with me so I'm able to grade it and look it over. Okay, so to start off, we're going to go up to New, go down to More, and press Google Forms to open up a brand new Google form. And to share this with me and your partner, go up to these 3 little dots, go to Add Collaborators, and once it loads, you're going to enter in the email address of me as well as the email address of your partner and click Done, and that will be shared. Before you begin your Google form, you're going to want to go up to Settings and over to Quizzes, and you're going to want to make this a quiz. Making this Google form a quiz is going to let you put different answers in for each question, so your partner will have a correct or incorrect answer. It will also allow you to make the questions different points, but that's not very important, but you can if you'd like. And then save. Okay, so to start, we're going to make a name for the form. You're going to put your name and activity number 3. For form description, you're going to put something along the lines of answer the word problems below. Okay, now once you have that, you're going to begin by adding your first question. So I'm going to add an example of a word problem and show you the important parts that need to be in all of your word problems. So I'll start off with this, a rectangular field measures 10 feet by 3 feet. What is the area of the field? Okay, so the first important thing is I say what the shape of the field is. If you do not say the shape, then your partner is not going to know what formula to use. So make sure you say rectangular, square, triangular, any shape that you're using, make sure you include it in the problem. Next, I say that the field measures 10 feet by 3 feet. You are going to include measurements into all of your word problems so that your partner has numbers to work with to answer the problem. And after that, I say what is the area of this field. So in each problem, you're going to want to specify whether you want your partner to find area or perimeter of the shape you're using. Okay, so now we're going to put in some options for your partner to pick for the answer. Make sure that this is multiple choice. We're going to enter 3 different options for your partner to choose. And after you have entered those options, you will go down to Answer Key and you will click which one is correct. And you can also edit the amount of points that they'll get. This isn't important, but if you want to put in a certain number of points, that's okay. Okay, after you're done with the first question, you'll go to the right, press this plus sign, which will add another question. For my second word problem, I'm going to say a square-shaped room measures 6 feet on one side. What is the perimeter of the room? So for this word problem, I say that the room measures 6 feet only on one side. But if you remember, a square has equal sides. So saying that the room measures 6 feet on one side means that the square is 6 feet on every single side because these sides are equal. So you can make the word problems a little trickier and make it a little bit harder for your partner to answer. And again, I ask what the perimeter is. So make sure you ask what the perimeter or area is. Again, make sure that this problem is multiple choice. Add in your options real quick. And after you are done adding your options in, hit the answer key and choose the correct one. Now I will show you two more examples since you need 4 word problems for your Google form. Okay, for this example, I said that Mary is making a display board for her school project. The display board is an 11-foot by 7-foot rectangle. She wants to add a ribbon border around the entire display board. What is the length of the ribbon that she needs? Okay, so I want you to be creative with these questions. For this one, I don't exactly state that I want the perimeter of the display board, but right here, when I say she wants to add a ribbon around the entire display board, and then I ask what the length of the ribbon that she needs is, that would be the perimeter, because if you recall, perimeter is the measurement on the outside of a shape. So I want you to be creative with these and add a little bit of a story to the problem. Instead of just saying there's a square that has an 8-foot side, what is the perimeter? I want you to add a little bit more to that. So again, add your options in here. Remember, only 3. You don't want to make too many choices, it will get confusing. After you add your 3 options, once again, press answer key, choose the correct one, choose the points that you want, and go on to the next question. Now I will show you one last example of a word problem. Okay, so for the 4th word problem that I've created, I said that John has a rectangular garden that measures 8 meters by 10 meters. 1 bag of fertilizer can cover 16 meters squared. How many bags will he need to cover the entire garden? Okay, so this one is a little bit trickier because it's not exactly asking the area or perimeter of the shape, but you do need to find the area in order to figure out how many bags of fertilizer he needs. So you don't have to create a problem like this, but if you're up for the challenge, I would love to see you put at least one of these in your Google form. Okay, once again, I added 3 options and I chose the correct answer and added some points. So when you are all done, you can go up here to this eye and press preview. And this is what your Google form should look like. Your name, activity number 3, a short description, and then 4 different word problems, 3 options for each, and the number of points that they're worth on the side. Okay, so this is your last activity for the area and perimeter lesson. Good luck. Email me if you have any questions, and I will see you all in class.